Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon TCG 1998. This is the deck that we are taking with us today, and we have an agenda. The agenda is to defeat the Fire Card Professor, the Psychic Card Professor, and the powerful Ronald. Can we do it? Can we defeat Kenda? We totally can. Oh my god, Club Master. I really am a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! R, by the way. Y'all should read it. It's genuinely really good. This is bad. We have to start Tauros. Magmar in back. The only reason we put Magmar in back is because if the opponent has a Hitmonchan, we just kind of auto-lose. Okay. Oh, no. The opponent has opted to put Chansey in the back. And the opponent has decided to punish me with good game play. But it's okay. We're going to energy removal the opponent's Tauros, setting him back 2 turns. And then we will use a double colorless energy of our own and attack him with Stomp. Damn, we didn't do as much damage as he did to us. But it's okay. The opponent is Pokeballing for a card. And of course, the Ken guy gets his second Tauros. Place Tauros on bench. Fire energy on Tauros. He's passing his turn. But now it is our turn to go on the offensive. We're going to attach a electric energy to our Tauros, and then Rampage. Damn it, we got confused, but that's okay. The reason we took out Tauros and we get a prize card, Kangaskhan. This is a good card to take, and the opponent has taken Chansey as the starter card. Fire energy on Chansey, passing the turn to us. What are we gonna do? We drew Oak. Okay. Checking Chansey right now. You need 2 to use Scrunch, which is really bad, and 4 for a double edge. This is so dangerous, and yet, I am excited. We are going to switch for Magmar. And then we will fire energy for Magmar. Afterwards, we will activate. My apologies. We will bench the Kangaskhan and activate energy remove. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're just going to Smoke Screen. Alright, so on your next turn, you have to play the coin game if you want to even use your attack. Ha. Take that, Chansey. Very well. Step 1. We energy removal Chansey. Step 2. Fighting energy on the Kangaskhan. Step 3. Pokedex for no reason. This card is absolute trash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even though it doesn't do anything. Okido Hakase. Let's use them to draw 7 cards. And what are these 7 cards? But the cards I chose. And Hitmonchan. I kinda wish I had more cards to play with. What can I do? Absolutely nothing. Let's set him back 1 more turn. How much do we need to retreat? We need 1 to retreat. We're not retreating this turn, because we can only play 1 per turn. What's in our back? Tauros. Kangaskhan. Hitmonchan. Meaning we can still play Electabuzz on the bench. But I don't have an electric. I don't have an electric, it's not worth doing that. Okay. Smoke screen him right now. Excellent. We are hurting the opponent. That's exactly what we want to do to him. We want him to writhe in agony. Magmar. Tauros. First, we'll retreat for Hitmonchan. Then, we attach a fighting energy to him. Afterwards, we will energy removal the Chansey. Hit him with a good jab. Excellent. There is very little that Ken can do. Because unlike most of his opponents, I am not the common opponent. I am all of me. I search a fighting energy and attach it to Hitmonchan. Good jab, Hitmonchan. Take out Lucky over here, because Lucky is not a good Pokemon. No energy, no energy, no energy. Perfect. Fighting energy on the Hitmonchan. Special Punch. Take out this Chansey now. Give me another card. Defender. It's another card I want, but it's a card that has use. Recycle. Ha, play your terrible, terrible coin flips. They won't do anything to help you here. Scyther. Well, I could use Scyther right now. I don't have the energies to facilitate using him, and I'm already overbenching as it is. Therefore, it's not worth it. Very well. You know what? This is the bad Magmar. Gust of Wind. For Tauros. And then we will use Special Punch, taking out the Tauros. Very, very easy. Okido Hakase. Okay, Fire Energy on Growlithe, passing turn. Energy Search. Flare. 20. That's too much. Okay. Therefore, I think that there's only one option. We Energy Search for Fire. We place the Fire onto the Magmar. And then afterwards, we will Defender. Our guy. You know what? Let's just Scyther and Electabuzz. Let's get ourselves punished by a Gust of Wind right now. Let's play like an absolute idiot, because I don't think the opponent has one. Okido Hakase to draw 7. Please, Oak. Answer me. Give me the cards I need to win. Plus power. Not enough, I need 2. I only got 1. Urgh. Bill. Still not enough. But it's okay. Oh, I can only discharge. Very well. If I'm going to go down fighting, I'm going to make sure my opponent is as injured as possible, so that they regret ever challenging me. Fighting Energy. Okay. Double Colorless Energy on Scyther. Good jab, Hitmonchan. Bill for the draw 2. The opponent has placed a really bad Magmar on board. You have 5 HP. You know what that means? First we Bill for the draw 2. Lightning Energy on Electabuzz. Plus power. Special Punch, taking out the Magmar. There is nothing left of you. One more prize card and I win. You finish the turn without attacking. Energy Search for Grass. Grassing for Scyther. I still don't have good cards though. You don't have any other Pokemon in play. Well, I guess every turn you survive, I'll just add another energy to my pool, making myself even stronger. Ken. But something tells me your deck is shit. Pass your turn, you idiot. There's not much else you can do. Lightning Energy on the Electabuzz now. Special Punch. Death, 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 death. We win. Very well, Ken. Thank you for the medal. You were an adequate opponent. What do you give me in return? Double Colorless. Thank you very much. Second double Colorless. Thank you very much. This is what we're taking with us. You know, I didn't look at my screen the whole time. I wonder if you could even see my face given how focused I was. Destroying Ken. I'm so sorry, man. I know what Barbie did to you. You deserve better. Coming back here. Now we can fight Murray. Alright, Murray. Let's duel. So we're fighting an intellectual. But is he the good kind of intellectual? I have no idea. What did we open? We opened nonsense. Literal nonsense dot hand. That's so bad. Magmar start. Please let me draw something. Okay, we're going first. Energy retrieval is not terrible. I just wish I had a better opening. Arrgh. Done. So, a bit of a weird thing happened. I ended up just scrapping my commentary from this part of the episode, mostly due to the fact that I was actually quite silent, and at times I legitimately said some things that were very disrespectful towards the game in question, and I do not mean to come off like that. Part of why I ended up doing this is because this game actually forced me to think and forced me to play at my best. And I'm going to attempt to give an explanation as to why the game did this in this fight against Murray, when quite literally every other opponent has been a cakewalk. I still didn't lose to Murray, mind you, and that was kind of a problem for me. But I am glad that there are opponents in this game that are quite hard. Especially considering the deck I was playing, I ended up getting First of all, I bricked super badly. If you look, I don't draw a single fire energy until way later in the game, and by that point, it's no longer relevant. And I pretty much get bullied by Murray over the first few turns, and it's clear to see why. When you brick, and there's really nothing you can do about it. That's one thing. But the second thing is that sometimes your opponent's deck just counters you. And if your opponent's deck just counters you, there's really not much you can do about it. Other than stare down that guy, okay? His Chansey, his Kangaskhan, and his Mr. Mime. While I was scourging around trying to obtain a resource, I'm just sitting there looking at Monkey Man over here as he stares me down menacingly and threatens to assault me, which is genuinely a scary thing in a card game. Okay, the feeling of helplessness, that you really must think your way through it. And as you can see, I am being very quiet for most of this, and the reason for this, once again, is I am actually being forced to think about my next move multiple turns ahead. If I attempted to commentate over this one, I probably would have lost this game. And that is without exaggeration. This has finally been a great game that I have sat through. And look at this. I'm literally just hard bricking. And I'm being forced to play a slow game. Now, thankfully, despite the fact that Murray was a legitimate challenge for me that I had to finesse my way through, his deck isn't meta, okay? He does not have proper ratios. He never got his Alakazam plays going, you know, the ones with the Poké Center, and he would damage swap for big Pokemon like Chansey and Gyarados, while he pretty much makes it your little guys impossible to beat, make it impossible to defeat his Pokemon with your little guys. And I gotta respect that. But at the same time, I ended up getting lucky with the Hitmonchan and the Tauros, because I ended up drawing the very specific energies for them. I think a 4 energy deck is quite inconsistent, considering I'm playing, I believe in this one I was playing 1 grass, 4 fighting, 4 electric, 4 double colorless, and 4 fighting. Which is honestly not the worst ratio. I could have much worse ratios if I really felt like it. But the reason I went back to playing 5 of each, and then just cut grass altogether to my knowledge, has to do with the fact that, for the most part, my deck, while it is a competent deck, it's not even close to what a meta based through fossil format deck could do. In fact, if I brought this deck to an event in 1999, they would have laughed me out of the LGS. I would have lost. I would have never qualified for Super Trainer Showdown with a deck like this. This deck is absolute garbage, the one that I'm playing. I mean, I could probably take a game off Little Timmy, but that's about it. Other than that, I do like that these games force you to play with decks of cards that are quite bad, simply because these quite bad deck of cards force you to get creative on how you're going to defeat the opponents. And while you don't see me doing it here, in my mind, I'm thinking turns ahead. What can I do on X turns later? And I did have to take a huge gamble with that confusion check, because I was confused, and if you pay your energy, I realized that if I didn't confuse there, if I didn't retreat there, I would have just lost. And that would have been bad, because I don't want to lose. In fact, I've currently gone this entire game without losing a single game, and I want to see if I can do it, because I want this to prove my point. I still am glad that they included something like this ridiculously hard challenge for an unconstructed deck. I know that Haymaker is not the best deck of this format. In fact, there are plenty of decks that can beat it. The 3 decks that I'm thinking of would be Mill, you know, with Mewtwo's, Stall with Lickitung, Ghastly, and I think it's called Moltres. And you can even use Rain Dance to take me out if we get to the grind game. However, one thing that I can get away with, because the game is not full of meta staples, is just playing Haymaker. Haymaker is just this archetype of, not even an archetype, it's just this group of cards that are designed to attack quickly. And if it was up to me, if I wasn't doing this for content, I probably would be playing Stall, because Stall is unironically the best deck in this format. But the reason I don't is because I don't want every game to go into time. I don't want to be sitting through all of these gruelingly long matches that just eat up so much time. And if they do eat up that much time, then it's just not a good thing for the video. I do want to get through this game quickly. As you can see, I am just hyper focused here, not really talking. This is the thrill. Okay, this is what I like in card games. I like card games where your opponent tries to make it so that you can't play. And the fun is breaking through those restrictions and playing anyways. And even better, I like it when I can play the game, not let the opponent play, and make them suffer because they can't play through my game. Which is partially why I like Chansey and Electabuzz and Magmar. I do like those kinds of strategies in games, okay? I am a Sky Striker player. I played Dark World, so if you guys who play Yu-Gi-Oh, you know what I'm talking about, what kind of player I am. I like Witchcrafter. You know, I like casual and competitive decks, because truthfully, I'll play anything if there's a group put there. Now, again, my favorite game of all time is still Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, not Pokemon TCG. But that's besides the point. I played Pokemon in high school because some friends of mine played it. I played Vanguard in high school because some of my friends of mine played it. And I played Magic in high school because some friends of mine played it. I even ended up playing Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! At college during my undergrad because people played it there. Hell, I think I even played Buddy Fight in middle school. Not middle school, high school, like early high school. And I had a lot of fun with it. I really did. I mean, hell, I even played Series 1 Bakugan, you know, with the magnetic cards, and you had to roll them on. That was cool, too. I even played Beyblade. And one thing that I think all those games are lacking that Yu-Gi-Oh! Just does really well is that feeling of make your opponent feel helpless. Or being in a helpless situation and getting out of it. That feeling, to me, is some of the most intoxicating... It's one of the most intoxicating experiences that I can't really explain it to people, but if you undergo it, you know what I'm talking about. The break your opponent's board. Make sure that your opponent's plan doesn't work. Stop the opponent from doing to you what you're gonna do to them. Okay, now other games like Magic the Gathering, for example, give you an illusion of choice. The game is over before you sat down, but at least with a game like Yu-Gi-Oh, you can determine that rather quickly. And in this game, Pokemon, because the lockdown isn't super tough, you can break out of it. And the audio has come back. I'm going to bring it back to myself. Okay, so I'm going to have to do post commentary on that one because that game, this is exactly what I want out of a game. My matches to be like that, where I'm actively thinking and not just bitching about every single bad decision the opponent made. That was a match. That one forced me to think. If they design another game like this, I want the enemies to be like Murray here. Murray knew what he was doing. Murray was a man with a plan. He understood the format we were in and played accordingly. The only reason I got out of that is because I had more staples. Because I was able to outplay him. Because I managed to barely draw into slightly better cards. I still had to play well. And because of that, this so far has been the best game in the entire game. No other opponent, not even Ronald and his invincible Ronald deck, got close. That was amazing. Good job. Good job, people who designed this game over 20 years ago. This was excellent. I couldn't believe it. That's how you do it. Yeah. That was awesome, unironically. Okay, time to deck build. Okay, so we have defeated Murray here. And I gotta give him credit. That was an excellent match. Alright, Ronald. Show me your powerful Ronald deck. I need to know how much better I've gotten by comparison. So, will you be providing a challenge equal, if not superior, to that of our friend Murray? I really hope you do. Okay. Yes. That was sick. That was an excellent game. That is what I looked forward to. When the opponents are just as good. If you can get a game just as hype, you did it well. Okay, so my opponent starts with Lickitung Stall, so I immediately respect the hell out of him. Energy removal, Lickitung. Build for the draw 2, because the draw 2 is busted. Fire energy and fire energy. Not bad, but not good. Fighting energy on the Hitmonchan, and we will jab you. Good jab! Next turn, Ronald goes. Lightning energy to Lickitung. Yes. See, coin flips genuinely deserve a bad rap. I don't think coin flips are that good for a game. Continuing on with what I was saying, we drew a fighting energy, which is great for us, because we go on Hitmonchan, and we can once more jab him. And then on the next turn, we can double colorless. I would rather not double colorless, but sometimes you just have to. Okay, my pal Ronald, what do you got for me? You still didn't Parahax us. Wow, we got really lucky with the RNG. Not gonna lie. You can almost call that unearned, except I have full heal, so it actually is earned. Thank you. Scyther. Go duo and bench. That's really scary. Fury attack. Oh no! We took 10 damage. That's too much damage to take. That's a lot of damage. Shit. Scyther. Double colorless. Fuck! I misclicked. It's okay. It's okay. We'll retreat. What do I have? Check. Well, we just live with it. We live with the mistake. You can't win them all. At least not flawlessly. Sometimes you just misclick, and that's okay. Okay. So far this game is going okay. Not great, just okay. Retreat. Can you get rid of 4? What kind of nonsense? Oh, and you get rid of 2. Scyther. Yeah. Scyther, and we'll give you a fighting energy. And then we'll actually oak here. If I can draw double colorless, we're pretty golden, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Professor Oak, see if we can draw into anything. Perfect. Energy removal, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Duo gets energy removal. We'll actually defend ourselves. The next turn, and then we will pass our turn. What do you got for me, Ronald? Finishing without attacking. He bricked off nothing. Lightning energy on Scyther. And then we will pass turn. One more, Ronald. Show me what you got. Yes. Okay. This is excellent. This is going so well. Plus power. Slash. So even with the misplay, if we don't lose, then Ronald's deck isn't very good, given we misplayed. Okay. That's pretty strong! I like it. Yes. No. Fire energy. Do we have any? No, we don't. Okay. Well, energy search. No, for fire energy. Fire energy on Magmar. We'll actually retreat very comfortably to our Hitmonchan. We'll potion our Hitmonchan. Then we will check our bench. Magmar, Kangaskhan, Scyther. You can only touch 1. And we will hit him with the 1-shot. Goodbye, Tauros. Good job. You're a good card. Double colorless. Oh my goodness, this is going so swimmingly. Energy search for the psychic energy. Oh no. Double slap. Okay. Damn it, we're taking 20. I hate to do it. I hate to do it. Scyther. Potion on Scyther. And I actually need to attack. Sword Slash! Not Sword Slash, just Slash. I'm thinking Swords Dance, but we can't use that right now. Good. It's okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're not poor. We're not poor. We're not doing poorly. Jinx. Fighting energy on Hitmonchan. No, because then we get punished by Gust of Wind for Tauros. The Oak here. Energy removal. Designed to remove. Bail for the draw 2. We're fine. No plus power, sadly, but that's okay. We'll slash you again. Alright, good fella. It's your move. You just pass your turn. Excellent. Energy removal on the Electabuzz. We cannot allow you to have that. Lightning on Hitmonchan. Alright, Jinx. Def. Jinx on bench. Passing turn. Yes. Bill for the draw 2. Double colorless on the Kangaskhan. And I'll actually like the bus because we do have a way to get electric energy right now. I could switch right now. And then we'll switch for the Hitmonchan. Special punch. Good job, Hitmonchan, you're doing well. Plus power, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh no. We're dead. Unless... Nope, we died. Damn. Mega death. Death. Hold on, what are you weak to? You're weak to Psychic. Why are you not weak to Fire? Weird. Scyther. You know, hilariously, I could kill him right now with Sawamura being his weak point. Show up. Energy Search. For a Fire. Fire on Magmar. And unless you draw an energy and withdraw, you're dead. Good luck, Ronald. I don't think you have it in you. Oh, snap. He's healing. He didn't retreat. Why? Why did he not retreat? What's wrong with him? Okay, Ronald. There is an 8-letter word used to describe you in this game. Executed. And we got super energy retrieval. Not removal, which kind of sucks, but oh well. And now if we talk to the guy over here on the left, he'll give you a Mewtwo. And that is how you get all the Mewtwo's, I believe. I failed to show off the Slowpoke, but there's a Slowpoke behind the photo. And let's check our mail. What do we get here? Alright, Lapras. It's probably the only good card we found here. Okay. That was excellent. This was a productive episode. What do we do next part? On the next part, we'll take on the Rock Club. Therefore, I want to thank all of you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed.